Kumusta mga pinsan? Welcome back to my channel. Uh, Today we're gonna talk about money, lots of money. And the question of the day is, in 2019, with the fee increase, with the test and everything, is $20,000 enough for your USMLE journey? Now, just based on my experience, I'm gonna break down all these expenses and possible cost that might set you back, and so you can prepare. First, for the ECFMG certification, once you take that first step of getting an ID for Oasis, that's gonna set you back $75 easy. Now the steps, they bump the prices. So step 1 and step to CK would be $940 each. And then for clinical skills, you have $1580. And then for like miscellaneous expenses like certification would be $135. So if you think about it or do your math, it's close to about $3,600 or $4,000. Now for my my ECFMG, I spent money, aside from the test, I spent money on the visa and the flight, which, during that time I was in South Korea, and it was $1,200 easy. For like other expenses, including hotels for the CK, clinical skills, hotel, taking the bullet train back and forth for the test, taking the train to apply for the visa, then I think that time I spent about $6,000-7,000, including the test, miscellaneous like hotels, food, airfare, and then your books and reviewers that you needed for the test. Now, when you apply for the match, which is basically you're looking for hospitals to apply to, applying for that token for ERAS, you will have to spend money on that. And then, depending on where do you want to apply or how many programs you want to apply to. Personally, I applied to about more than 30 programs that time. So I applied to mostly primary care, so that's internal medicine. I applied to pediatrics, family medicine. I even have a couple of programs in psychiatry. Now most of these specialties are based on what I was reading that time. I applied to those. Anyway, so money-wise, I think I probably spent another $6,000 for those, not including the flights that I had to take, hotels, trains. I stayed mostly in hostels in New York. I stayed in a hostel in Washington, D.C. I had to stay in a hotel in Maryland just because there were no hostels close to the hospital. So I think in total for the match I spent probably $8,000. So if you think about it, it's close to like $14,000, $15,000 just for the match and the ECFMG certification. Of course, this will change if you have families or relatives here in the US where you can stay in, and that will really take a lot of your expenses. But I'm telling you, this thing is expensive. It's very expensive, and that cash register doesn't stop. It's like ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching every time. And that time I didn't have anyone to support me, so I was basically working and saving my salary That's how I got into paying all those expenses. Now, what is the sad story in all this? Uh, so I was ECFMG certified. My step 1 was about 214 to 16, which is about 89 that time. My step 2 CK was 240 to 44, I think. My clinical skills I passed in one try. Well, the sad story is I didn't get any interviews. Nothing, nada, wala, opsoyo. So that was very frustrating. And that time when I didn't get any interviews, you think about all these expenses and you kind of scratch your head like, I mean, how do you get that money back, So, yeah, that was the sad story. But anyways, just for you guys to prepare, I think in 2019 it's easy. Just prepare about $25,000 total, and then good luck. Try to save money now, and then I think eventually you won't feel that 20,000 just because you're not spending 20,000 outright. But just so you guys know that this is how much you're gonna be spending on. Anyways, that's the video for today. Thank you, and please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be posting more videos, and as soon as I get time, I have my off week this week, so hopefully I'll be able to upload some more videos soon. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, subscribe, and whatever stage of life or wherever you are right now, just keep fighting. Laban pa rin, okay?